Let's continue to the format of memo. So this is a standard writing format. So as I've said kanina, no, it is like an essay with an introduction, a body, and a conclusion. So all these are present in a memo, and each part has a clear purpose. So this is not particularly an essay, na mahaba po. Si intro, si body, and conclusion. So, commonly, si introduction, 2 to 3 sentences are enough. Sa body, ganun din po. And sa conclusion. So, a brief document. So, the declaration in the opening uses a declarative sentence to announce the main topic. The discussion elaborates or lists major points associated with the topic, and the conclusion serves as a summary. So this is an example of a memo. So as we can see, we have here the heading black. Nandyan po si sender, si recipient, yung date, and the subject line. So, sabi ko kanina, when you read the subject line, you are going to understand what will be the main topic of the whole memorandum. So, this will be our introduction. After careful deliberation, I have determined it is necessary to begin the initial steps of a financial stewardship program that carries Provincial University through what appears to be a 2-year cycle of a severe provincial shortfall in revenue and subsequent necessary legislative budget reductions. So, the body, meron din siyang one sentence, and naka-itemized or naka-number yung pinakang main point, nung paano na yung magiging future expenditure of the budget. So, at the end, there is a closing or a conclusion where we can see na po dito yung call to action. That please understand that we are taking these prudent steps to create savings that will allow you to reduce the impact of projected cuts in expected 2013 to 2014 legislative reductions. Thank you for your cooperation, and please direct any questions to my office. So here are some tips for effective business memos. So meron tayong 5. Una, audience orientation. Always consider the audience and their needs when preparing a memo. So katulad rin po ito ng technical writing, that we should be audience-centered yung ating communication. So, an acronym or abbreviation that is known to management may not be known by all the employees of the organization. So, if the memo is to be posted and distributed within the organization, ano na nga po yung goal natin? 'Di ba? Our goal is a clear and concise communication at all levels with no ambiguity, with no confusion. That's why, just like yung sa technical writing, di ba, we should avoid yung mga terms that are only known by the technical writers. Di ba? So, we should not abbreviate or do acronyms, if the memo is to be posted to all of the employees of the certain organization. Next, professional and formal pa rin yung tone natin kahit you are just sending this to a certain person, especially if that person is your colleague, naka-close mo naman, no? Let's remain remain pa rin po yung ating professional and formal tone. So, memos are oftenly announcements, no? So, the person sending the memo speaks for a part or all of the organization. So, sometimes it contain a request for feedback, or the announcement itself is linear from the organization to the employees. So, the memo may have legal standing as it often reflects policies or procedures and may reference an existing or new policy in the employee manual. For example, no? So let's remain na professional and formal tone pa din. So slightly informal siya, but the tone is still formal. Third one, subject emphasis. So the subject is normally declared in the subject line and should be clear and concise. So for example, if the memo is announcing the observance of a holiday, for example, so the specific holiday should be named in the subject line. Let us use Thanksgiving weekend schedule rather than holiday observance. So the specific holiday, ano ba yung i-celebrate, kaya may schedule na pre-post. Yan. So, celebration of ganito, ganyan. Diba? So, ganun po yung gamitin nating subject line. Naka-specific. Next, direct format. So, some written business communication allows for a choice between direct and indirect formats. But, memorandums are always direct. So, the purpose is clearly announced. So, kanina, di ba, I presented to you two types of organization, direct and indirect. But let us put in our minds, that the format should be direct. It is always direct organization. Lastly, objectivity. Memos are a place for just the facts and should have an objective tone without personal bias, preference, or interest on display. So, avoid subjectivity. Okay. So, this tips for effective business memos, no? Ganun na ganun din po, no? When it comes to technical writing. So, I know that you have your idea, or you have understood naman this 5 tips, and I want you to apply this, in our activity later. Okay?